Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is a formal broadcast, and please listen carefully. The global constitution has now been forged and sent out to the four corners of the planet. It has never been done in the history of mankind under the rules of congruence. What that means is that nobody, no country, no government, no judiciary can make any purposeful misunderstandings as to what it means. It's the rules of congruence. Repeating myself, it's for them and us to do our very best to understand and comprehend each other. Let us say to be cognizant. In doing so, it is banished the world of fiction forever. The world of fiction has been hiding behind charters and human rights. That has come to an end. Accompanied by the global constitution are the autographs of the men and women that came together to forge it. If any of them had goodwill, it echoes through this entire planet. The word echo, I'm aware, is not the best of words, but let us say it will sound throughout the world. Because so many people have come together from so many cultures, so many races, so many time zones, as well as age, and so on and so forth, it makes it a unique document. It has been supposedly that a global constitution has been for many, many years earmarked for creation. They purposely and stupidly could not come together because they have no intention of doing so. That is one element. The other element is that the global constitution carries with it what is known as a judicial notice. A judicial notice is another word for a mandamus. Now, even though the connotation of mandamus is from a higher court, these are from men and women to set forth the governance of how governments are to operate and the boundaries in which they are limited to. Governments, by their very nature, are, shall we say, subject to prioriteering. On Monday or Tuesday, there will be a document sent out that will detail how I'm going to be taking over the family courts and a variety of other bureaucracies. Some bureaucracies will be handed over to people that are better suited, and that has already been created that has already been honored, shall we say, by the various agents and agencies. The global constitution, and even though these days I do find it quite challenging to express myself, I will do my best. There has never been in the history of mankind a global constitution. A global constitution, by its very meaning, and I'll share with you, constitution, the basic principles and laws of a nation, state, or social group that determines the powers and duties of government and guarantees certain rights to the people in it. A written instrument containing the fundamental rules of political and social organization. That is what I have done. The mechanism to make joinder with it is that you read it, you understand it, and if you agree with it, you would put your autograph on there as well, and you would send it to us, or with all the instructions I've given you, through the Patreon's website. And once you send it to us, it details that you too have made joinder. That means you too have an instrument that details how you should be treated and conducted through the various agencies as you walk through life, through the various port authorities, the various jurisdictions, and of course, the various countries and its traditions. So far, mankind has been missing a constitution for themselves. I'm aware that the Americans have a constitution, but you never made joinder with it, nor was you able to, or know how to do that until I turned up. So, if you need to remind yourself what the importance of documents are, just ask yourself, how far can you get without a passport on an aeroplane or an airport? How far can you get without a qualification of competence to be able to deal with a car in order to move through the roads? How far will you get in setting up a business if you don't have contracts in place? Constitutions and contracts are absolutely paramount. And that's my gift to all of yous. And it comes with education, and you do have to be a patron or a champion, because without that, you wouldn't know what to do.